Also, am I mistaken, or are my great club, dragon tooth and such not really considered very good strength weapons at all? Because I've seen a couple videos of like top weapons, and there is like this some sort of double blade thing and some sort of great axe that are said to be the best strength weapons.
I really have no idea.
Even though I look at the stats for them and they have lower base damage and worse scaling with strength than this one. But I don't know,
The
some
best
of them...
weapon is the one that you are comfortable using. Everything else pretty much doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not comfortable really ever in Dark Souls, so it's a moot point. Also, cannot talk to this. Is this the corpse or is it something that just will wake up when I go past? I think I'll chance it. I'm not a bloodthirsty monster after all, most of the time. That looks like platforming. Haha. I wonder if these ambushes ever work on people anymore. Like you expect enemies behind corners every time. Maybe in Dark Souls 1 in the tutorial area it worked. But they just keep trying. Also, what the hell is this lighthouse here? Huh. Cool.
This is somewhere you need to get.
Well... Ooh. Doggies. I think if I just go where I can, I will get wherever I need to get, so whatever. Hey! Yeah. I also noticed, I don't know, maybe I noticed it before, but I noticed that my club deals like varying damage depending on like the distance to the enemy, which I never really thought was a mechanic before. So that's kind of cool. I can just slightly hit them with the tip and it deals less damage. I think I heard in a video about top weapons about some weapon that has like the sweet spot where it hits much more than all the rest of the distances, and it's like somewhere in the middle, so you have to keep your distance as well. Okay, this item is bullshit. Okay, pick up item torch. I was about to say it was bullshit to take, but thankfully it was possible. I hope this fog goes away at some point, maybe if I do something in the place where I have to reach, as you say.
Well, yeah, it does.
Cool, because I kind of want to look at the place in its entirety and not just limited by this short draw distance, because it kind of looks outdated, shall we say. Oh, another one of these. They kind of look like they're meditating or something. At least one hand. I don't know, both hands are like that. Oh well, I'm going to leave them alone, just in case. Whoop! Okay, so what type of backstory, I'm wondering, is going to be in this place? Some kind of evil and some kind of monarch, probably. But this time the evil decided to plunge the world into winter instead of drown it or burn it or anything like that. Or mutate people into spiders.
Well, I'm not gonna tell
Well,
you
yeah,
much.
I wasn't
Don't
expecting
want
you.
to reveal anything, really.
I'm just speculating here because the areas, even the many areas in the base game, had kind of formulaic backstories to them, it appeared at least. Okay, there's definitely something in here. I'm guessing these things will disappear eventually as well. Maybe I can burn them, but oh well. But yeah, this, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention because of Let's Playing my first time through, but it's just something like they looked at Dark Souls 1, decided that we need just more of the same. And what was the same? It was backstories, all of these different places and backstories for them, like and they just didn't care that it didn't really fit into one big picture very well. And they just decided, oh, let's just multiply the same game by 5 and it's going to be fun. So that's one of my problems, and I'm just kind of sarcastically wondering here what's going to be in this one. Also, I should start playing carefully. Mayhaps. I know this is a crazy idea. Also, I think I just backed myself into a corner here. Shield. You know, after the bosses, like the two bosses that I fought in the previous DLC, you kinda learn to appreciate being careful and approaching enemies with a bit of more like skill and strategy, so to speak, like maybe even dodge rolling sometimes and just avoiding their hits and not just taking everything face on. Although I don't seem to be able to backstab these guys, I don't remember. Did I backstab any of them? Maybe I did. Okay, I know there's probably a quick way to get where he is, but for now I just wanna make the place a bit safer for me.
Yeah, this wouldn't be Antroid's Let's Play without abusing the enemy AI.
Well, I mean, ever since Might Magic 6 I like doing that in RPG style games, so whatever. Actually, pretty much any game ever. It's something really enjoyable. Like, I don't know if I told this before or if I just told it to someone over Skype recently, but I was playing Arx Fatalis, and there's a part where the castle gets invaded, the castle of your like human people, king and stuff, gets invaded by really strong enemies, and there are secret passages all throughout that you are probably meant to use to get around. But somehow, when I was in one of them, several enemies at once saw me through the hidden door wall, and they just kind of started running into it, trying to get to me into the passage. So their swords were showing through the wall, but they couldn't really do anything unless I stood right next to it. So of course I started doing thrusting motions with my sword, and I killed both of them through the door because they were stupid enough to do that. And I opened the door, of course, and didn't loot anything because those enemies explode when they die, but the point still stands. It's fun. Okay, I do not trust bridges in these games, obviously. I don't think anyone should trust bridges in the Dark Souls series. And I'm not going to try jumping there. Even though some places look like the outcroppings and I could probably land on them, but then again, I would probably just slide off. I completely missed this staircase as well. Kinda look like the crystal enemies in the Duke's Archives, even though these are probably supposed to be more ice than crystal. Oh well. Huh. Also, is it just me or is this like... Ah yeah, there is some sort of like fog wall light in here in the borders between fog and not fog, probably to make the transition better looking and smoother. It's kind of funny in a way, I guess. How about I don't try jumping off? I will just look down. No, I will not try jumping, I will look down. No. Only a fool would jump down there. Unless, of course, there's
Probably enough people did that.
Yeah, I bet if I waited around, a couple of bloodstains would appear eventually. This door, for some reason, really looks out of place in Dark Souls. It looks a bit more modern, in a way. Like, city. It would fit some sort of city and not some sort of fortress. Okay. I hope none of these barrels explode.
I am not sure about that.
Well, I don't know if powder would lose its explosive properties in cold. I mean, being really frozen cold doesn't really mean it's damp or anything, but I don't know. It does need heat in order to explode, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm suddenly almost half dead. That was interesting. I didn't really know what happened there, but there was a dog suddenly, and okay. I was hoping that spear would just dance forever. Oh shit, I'm stealing that humming from you. I think it's you who always goes dum da dum da dum when he doesn't. I mean, when you don't have much to say in your recordings. Bum, ba-dum, dum, dum. Let's see now. Now, if I'm not completely topologically retarded, this should lead in between some places I've already been, because it turns back into the place I came from, sort of. But I am pretty topologically retarded, so it might be completely false.
Just try the other door first. It might be locked. I don't remember, but just try it.
Okay. Well, I was actually going to, because in this case it's like there is a choice of doors. You see one and you see that it goes far, and you decide to try the other because it might be some sort of quick dead end with an item or a bonfire or something. I think I'll get an idea of where this leads and then decide which door to visit.
I don't think that leads anywhere. That's why I told you to go here.
You mean the previous one leads, or
This one, this
Oh.
place. Just a dead end, I think.
Okay, well, that would make my job easier. Also, I definitely enjoy two-handing this club, because the power attack like this is, I want to say, almost quicker than, well, on kind of the same speed as the normal club single attack, and definitely much more powerful than any of that. Huh. I wonder, I mean, you said that you liked playing as a roly character with a huge sword, but I'm wondering if it would be even more fun for me to play as a roly character with a huge club as well. Ooh! Hello. Well, now you're just using attacks from the crystal golems from the first game. But yeah, because if you remember from seeing my fight with the smelter guy, rolling with this club is actually a viable strategy, apparently. Just when I can afford to roll and to use the... Oh shit! Okay. To roll and to use the big slow weapon. Good thing I have a second almost great club. Okay, I came up from there. These are chests, it seems like. First I thought they were battlements, but they look like chests. And now I really want to just throw a firebomb and see if it does anything. Just to be safe, let's use a black one. Okay, I don't remember how to even aim it. Oh, this is not right. Okay, I'm guessing if it was going to do anything, it would have done it there, because I pretty much hit it dead on. So I will probably have to get back here when I warm things up, which is what I'm guessing what's going to happen. Also, it seems like there's something there.
Yeah, this DLC is kind of confusing in terms of architecture and like where ways go and stuff. So don't really expect much help from me here.
Alright, well, I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Painted World in a way, because that was also probably like the most confusing place in the first game, and it was snowy. Woo! But so far I am keeping track. I mean, it's not supposed to be very difficult, I guess, so far, but still. Monastery Charm, I don't even remember what charms do. Whatever. Oh, I also, mentioning something that I did in between recordings, I went into the place where that cleric woman asks for souls to like switch the path. Dark Clutch, I think it's something that I don't really like, increase dark damage or some shit. Where that woman asks for souls like to, yes, increase the dark attack, to switch the path, because it only runs on sorceries. But I went in there and it said that like crushed red eye orb is doing something, and I used the crushed red eye orb and I killed her. So that was something that happened. And if I remember correctly, I should have gotten like some sort of Pharos thing there, a specific Pharos thing just for that. for that one. Return the logstone, yeah, there we go. So now I don't have to pay her. Oh,
Go
well.
back there. I think you may have missed an item or something.
Or back up?
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh well. I think I won't even bother with the catering anymore.
Yeah, through this passage here.
Oh. Right, I didn't even see it.
Oh, I guess there is nothing here. Oh well.
Oh, it just leads back. I'm guessing it's here for these people. I am curious what's going on with them. Maybe they'll wake up and start attacking me once something happens. But we'll see. As usual when I'm... Huh? Oh, looked like that guy was moving. As usual when I'm speculating like that, it doesn't mean it's like a cue for you to decide whether you should explain something to me, because by default you shouldn't. But I'm just like thinking out loud here when I... Whoopty! When I say things like, I wonder what's going to happen. Because these really seem like enemies for the future. Maybe if I attacked them, they would all gang up on me. But I am a peaceful kind of guy. Very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Oh, this guy's probably going to jump at me and explode or some shit. Well, nope. That guy definitely looked like one of those that jump and explode. Okay, let me get my bearings here for a second. I have this path, I have this whatever it is, and maybe something in here as well.
Yeah, go in here.
Okay. Oh. This again, and it doesn't even say about it's locked.
You need to find a way to open this. I don't remember how this is important, but I'm pretty sure that it is important and you need to open it.
And now it just wouldn't feel right to me as a person who played Zelda games if I, even knowing that it probably doesn't really do much in this game, if I didn't light up these torches on the side of the locked door. Did that...
Well, you cannot light the torch in a snowstorm.
Oh, so I just wasted the thing. Okay. I guess I'll get back here as well. I was hoping she would do like this thing that people who light up smokes do when they cover it with their hand. But I guess maybe torch is slightly too big for that. Oh well, I have a shit ton of those things anyway.
Wait a second. There is a bonfire if you go the other way.
Okay.
But it is kinda down there, so you won't be able to get back up. So, yeah, there it is. So, I don't know, decide what you want to do. I don't remember which way is better.
Well, I think I want to actually, in here I also have to jump. No, I don't have to jump here yet. My usual policy is to avoid jumping down just these places where you cannot get back up clearly, because I mean, not too far. I can probably easily get back here if I die. Although I kind of want to get what 20 more thousand souls and oh, it's that guy. And level up. Even though I don't really get any benefits from leveling up anymore, I still don't want to waste souls. I decided to go up to 40 adaptability for now, even though it barely like gives me 2/10 of poison, like a couple resist points and stuff, but the rest of the stats do even less. I kind of wish I could still just pump points into strength and get even more damage. Okay, this guy I'm going to attack. Oh, praise the dragon tooth. But yeah, I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't allow me to get insane damage. But it would be kind of cool if I could just like... I mean, this old bell helm, okay. This means that I cannot do some sort of eccentric build, like put everything into strength and get completely insane damage while not having any other stats, because I cannot really get completely insane damage. Oh. Huh. I just want to see how it looks for a second. I don't think I will be wearing this. It's worse in every respect. And it looks kinda stupid.
I think that was the point.
Well, I guess if they wanted to make it stupid, they should have made it slightly bigger, to be quite honest. Man, I need to put some of these fucking copies into item box or sell them. I forget where the guy sits because I remember him being in the No Man's Wharf, but I think I saw him in some other place afterwards. I kind of
You meet him in the No Man's Wharf, then he moves to like that poison alley, whatever it's called, and then he finally moves to Doors of Ferris and stays there.
Okay, I guess between recording sometime I will just go there and sell my different stuff that is the same. Could have worded that better, but I didn't remember the word. So that was pretty much a dead end, it seems. So the only way now is to the bonfire.
I'm not sure. You might have been able to jump there at the end. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I really don't remember.
I will not quote you on that, but I will completely blame you if I jump and there's nothing. Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it leads anywhere. Oh well.
Some of those roofs look enticing, but it's obviously way too far and down low. Yes, down low. Huh. Cannot wait to remove the fog, but I'm sensing that it might not happen in this recording because we are, what, 40 minutes in, and I don't know. Then again, these DLCs are kinda short, and this one seems to be progressing faster than the previous one at least. I don't remember what it was the previous one, but I had, well, maybe all this stuff with the wedges and shit. I remember having trouble with the previous DLC, but it had great bosses at least. I don't know why I sat down there, probably just was mashing Q.